So, hello guys, welcome back to yet another episode. So, we are in the episode 4. So, let us open the Unity, that is our software we are going to use to create our gaming scene. So, we have created a gaming scene here. So, when you click on the right mouse button, so we have this I button here. Okay, so we can actually revolve around the scene as actually told you in the previous videos. So, I've told you about everything, like about tools, all the five tools that I've actually used to like practically manipulate all the gaming objects that are here now. Okay, so now the first thing you would be having in your mind that how these things have actually like how I have put all these things here. So first thing I'm going to tell you about it. So let's create a new scene. Okay, so I've told you about the new scene that is like containing a 3D perspective, and this is a camera here, and this is the sunlight. Okay, so now just we are going to click create scene, and now we will save this scene, that is create with code. I will open it further on to actually make a basic 2D game template object. Okay, project, sorry. So let's save this, and then we are going to create a new scene. So you can see that we have created a scene that contains a simple camera and a directional light, that is sunlight. Okay, so in order to just create gaming objects, you can see here that is directional light. So directional light can be changed in the similar manner that like we are when you are using tool, that five tools, like this is drag tool, so we can drag around the scene. Then this is rotate tool, no, sorry, it is move tool, and this is rotate tool, and this is I've told you about this tool, that is scale tool, and this is rect tool. So these tools I have told you about it. Now I'm gonna make a simple change here. Okay, so when you click right mouse button, so I think there is a difficulty like clicking the mouse. So here is something like 3D object. Okay, so let us click on this cube. Okay, so we have a cube here. So let us change the name, like my first gaming object. That's not, let's name it dynamo. Okay, dynamo. Okay, so this is a dynamo. This is a gaming object. So we have placed here this dynamo. Okay, so now let us click here. So you can see this white cube here. When I click the right mouse button, you can see this like this is a eye here. Okay, so we can actually place this gaming object, that is dynamo is a cube. We can place this here, and you can rotate it along the axis as I told you earlier. Now, so we have created a gaming object, so we can create several kind of gaming objects in different shapes and sizes. Like you can also create a sphere, so you can see that is sphere. Okay, so now when you click the right mouse button, so you can create also a cylinder. Okay, so let us just see these things. Okay, so you can create like gaming objects here. Okay, now you can see here different kind of 3D objects, that is ragdoll, that is tree, that is wind zone, 3D text, etc. I will tell you each and everything about the properties of each and every object that is kept here. Okay, now the first thing I'm going to tell you about is how to create something and attach it to these gaming objects. For example, like when you click in the asset section, when you click right click on the mouse button, and then when we go to create, so here you can see a thing which is called material. So when you click on material, so you can see that we have created a new material. Okay, so we can also like change the color of it like this. So double click on it, so you can see that we can actually change the color of each and everything. So we can make it like red or in any color. So let us just keep the red color. Okay, so we can have clear look on the gaming object. Okay, so I've created a red colored material, so it is saved here. So you can also change the metallic nature of here. So when you increase this metallic, something like metallic value here, so you can see that it has become metallic. So you can also increase the smoothness, so that you can see that it is like dark red and some kind of reflecting material we have made. So in order to assign it to our like gaming object, so just click here, and then just put it, drag it to the gaming object selected. So you have changed the color. Now we will make another like new material. So right click on the create, and then go to the material. Okay, so this is new material. So we will going to change a new material to something else, some color else. Okay, so it's yellow color material. Okay, so now just increase its metallic value. Okay, or you can change it depending upon yourself. Okay, so you have default values of 0.719 and 0.668. Okay, so we have created a new material also. Then this new material will be assigned to our cylinder. Okay, so let's just zoom it so you can see that these gaming objects have now in the space and in the upper mid air. Okay, so you can see that these objects have now colors. Okay, similarly, you can see a white color this sphere. We can also change the color by creating a new material, and we can assign it to these values. Okay, so like you can also expand it. So in order to do that, let us make something which is called a terrain. Okay, so let us make a plane. Okay, so when you click, you can see that here's a plane, and in under the plane you can see that this plane is like quite floating over the air. So in order to just make it into the default position, just go here, click 0, 0, and 0. If you want to increase its size, you can do like you can change here from the transform panel here. Okay, so we are going to do the same thing with the dynamo, with the sphere, and with everything. Okay, so these values are like already assigned to 0. So you can just click here and just drag it along in order to just fix it. So we can see here that our gaming objects like cylinder, sphere, and dynamo, that is our cube, that is are floating over there. So they have different kind of dimensions as compared to this. So we just drag it along here, so you know how we are going to place this thing. Okay, so we place these gaming objects here. Okay, so we can do that. So it's like that. We have plane, we have now uh, dynamo, I think. Where is dynamo? Let us just drag this cylinder and then just place it here. So this is the dynamic construct. This is actually the construction we actually make in our game. Okay, so you can do like this. You can see this. Now we have placed some random objects here. So where it is, so just click shift and right mouse button, and you can see our where our gaming objects are. Okay, so when you click on shift and right mouse button, then you actually you can traverse around different locations. Okay, so just click on this y axis and then you can place these things on the plane. Okay, so we have placed a green colored, not a green color, but yellow colored cylinder on the top of a plane, particular plane. So you can see, you can also change the directional light. Okay, so when you change the directional light, just click on like WASD controls work here. Okay, so when you click WASD control and when you click E, then it switches over to the rotate tool. Okay, so just you can see how the scene changes. See this. So directional light is going to change because we have like a mini material, we have mini sun here. So this is like changing effect on the plane. Okay, so now I've told you how to just place everything on our scene. Okay, so you can see this, and that is a mesh render. I'm going to tell you about it later. And capsule collider also. Now we have a plane here, which is white in color. We can also change its dimensions. We can also change its shaders, colors, etc. Okay, so these things I told you about in this lecture. So how to put something. So you can also change the main camera here. Double click on the main camera, so you can just use this to change the camera so that you can see that we have something like reflected upon the gaming tab. So you can see that the scene has quite changed in the gaming tab. When you click on the play button, nothing actually changes. That is application.reload. This button is going to, this thing is going to take some time. I don't know why, but it will definitely do that. Okay, so you can see that when I'm going to play, this is the default scene that we are actually getting. You can place every object like sphere which is here, just click, drag, and then just place. Okay, so when you click on shift button, shift, hold shift, right click on mouse button, and you can use WASD control like here. So what I told you, just click, hold on shift button, hold on right mouse button. Okay, and you can use the WASD control to move around the scene. Okay, so now you will drag and you can just place it on the like, it's a hectic task to just place this thing on the there. Okay, this thing on the plane. Okay, so you can do this like that. So shift right button and WSD control, so you can see that we have our sphere, white colored sphere. Okay, so white color sphere. Okay, now these things don't have actually gravity, we will also include gravity, so don't worry. So you can just place it around here. Okay, so in this tutorial this is enough. I'm going to teach you every other thing, but not in this tutorial because I have to keep the tutorials very short. Okay, so see you in the next lesson.